Now live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Smart?
It seems like he's got more floor burns than just about any player in the league because he will dive head first after any loose ball, no regard for personal safety.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
That's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Kevin, in recent games, their luck has been all bad and tough. And that could very well continue against the team they're facing here in this ball game. It's not going to be easy to end the streak.
You don't want to have to face these guys on any given night, but never mind when you're in the middle of the losing streak. So this is tough timing, but it's an opportunity for them to come out and play well and end this streak.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Washington Wizards.
And I thought the key was their ability to stretch the defense. They got hot from behind that three-point line, and that really gave them the margin they needed.
Yeah, that's right. It opened up things for them in a huge way. The defense was never able to get comfortable.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The pass to Washington. Rozier bangs home the trifecta.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Smart passes to Williams. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. There's the feed to Williams. Just over a minute and a half play here in this one. This is it to Washington. Shot clock at 6. And Boston with the rebound.
And over the course of last season, they dropped the majority of their games when facing this team.
And that one is good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Boston on D. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He knows they're up against an excellent defensive ball club, and his attention has been focused on planning ways to circumvent that D and keep their offense humming. He said, quote, "It won't be easy. They're a tough team to score on, but this is our first matchup of the season against them. Hopefully we can catch them a little off guard with some of our plays and create some good looks. Guys, let's see the kinds of looks they get."
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
You know, going back to Steve's point, this series was not one of the highlights of the season last year.
Yeah, Kev, you wouldn't expect them to come out on the wrong end of that series, but it happened that way, and we'll see what happens going forward.
Right side, White. The Celtics whipping the ball around now. Smart kicks to White. Dishes it to Brown. Back to White. Can't get it to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way. Well, keep an eye on this, Kevin. His ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. So it's the Celtics now. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one hits. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Smith outside, pass to Kelly. For three, cut the bucket. Back to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Kelly. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game. So
tune in this Saturday night, December 3rd, the Milwaukee Bucks, live from Time Warner Cable Arena. Don't miss it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
In a moment now, reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Smith. And so it's Boston with it. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Celtics second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Stolen. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And the Hornets making a change here. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. There's the pass to Kelly. Puts up a three. The shot is off. And it's Boston the other way.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Number 9, defended by Smart. Passes it to Kelly. The three. 8 points for him.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
The Celtics with the lead. There's the dish to Smart. Outside Williams. A three off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Feeds to Griffin. Back to Williams. Smart. Brockton, defended by Kelly. Williams for three. Gets it to go. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league ranking. First in assists, first in steals, and they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Pass to Kelly. Backs down. Williams. He passes to Kelly. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Smart dishes to Griffin. The kick out to Williams. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Muscala. The Hornets pull it in. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
The first free throw is good. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Smart. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Now the pass to Kelly. Here's Washington. Charlotte no good that time either. Celtics leading by 5.
Yeah, 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams, a screen on Williams, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. From 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here's Washington. Watch out now. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense as good.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome to halftime, everyone. Great one underway in Boston. Out in Brooklyn, it's the Nets trailing to Orlando. They've fallen behind by 5 points in the third in that one. And another one also in progress. For the Atlanta Hawks, they have the lead against the 76ers in Philadelphia. 6 points is the difference as they're up in the third. And now, here's what's going on in the rest of the NBA. Out in Toronto, the Raptors are ahead against Cleveland. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return, a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Kelly.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Hayward, and it's Ball in at the point. And the shot is good. Hayward's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hornets.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
There's the bucket, good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Both loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics ball. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. To take a look at the Celtics, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Charlotte, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
You know, looking at the Celtics, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. And the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
Rozier. No good from outside.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Smart passes to Williams. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Heat game. Should be a close one.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. That is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
On defense, the Celtics. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Washington. Right through the knee for the layup. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. From 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Hayward passes to Washington.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 and left to play in the third. Here's Ball. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 7. Outside White. Tatum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rozier and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
Now, the thing I like is they're getting big shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smart kicks to Brown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 6.
Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. He's out on the perimeter. It gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And it's White missing.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Rozier. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 5. Kicks it to Smart. Pass to Brown. And counting. 2 points for the transfer. 1 more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Charlotte making a switch here. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
Here's Ball. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics out in front.
This Saturday, December 3rd, the Orlando Magic.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight. And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And for the Hornets, we've got Williams, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, number 30, from outside off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. He feeds it to Hayward. The tray, and good on the basket. Book it.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Hornets shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
He kicks to Smart. Number 30. Nice shot from the wing.
Assistant Marcus Smart.
Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Charlotte calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body. And we ought to drink some Gatorade here, too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we take this thing home. Kevin, it's time to keep them focused.
Here's Ball. Off target from three-point range.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
White, left side. Tatum, he's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. No good.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good. But good ball movement anyway.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he would like. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Ball. Rozier passes to Washington. Here's Kennedy. They'll get another chance. Rozier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Okay, that's more like it. Nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. Now, it actually was just above 30%.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. White drives in, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Celtics lead by 4. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Tipped away and taken away by Brown. Snatched away. Here comes the break. All going up court. And it's out of bounds for the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Pass the ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Tatum defended by Washington. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Outside White. Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kelly passes the ball. Rozier connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there. Now that's coming through in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Second one is good. They both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now Brown. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
Washington. He's off from 3.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there. Challenging the shot.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me.